Alright, welcome back everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. We finished up on that driveway, front sidewalk job. I don't even remember where we were. We jumped on here to a nice little project we're going to do. It's on the way home. They have these concrete strips for their driveway. So we're tearing these out, stepping stones against the house. We're ripping all that out, taking that step out. We're leaving the main steps going up. We're just going to give them a new landing and a new approach to that pad in front of the garage. The whole thing is 9 foot wide by 40 feet long. So we're going to tear this out right now and get it poured in the next day or so whenever we have time. So a little bit of demo going on. We'll load it in there. Steve will go dump it. And should be one of those
pretty quick jobs.
Myself, but it should be a nice, quick little job for us.
Like a surgeon. He could.
Alright, that came out well. Looks like we got a little handwork to do. I want to just take that fluff and put it up on top. Probably 3 inches right there in the middle. I just didn't want to take too much dirt out. I was a little bit worried over here, but it all pulled away real nice. So we'll go ahead and get set up for new concrete in here. Now what we're going to do here, it's a little tight, so to give them some room getting out of the vehicle, we're going to come straight off of here. Whoop, let me back up a little bit. Straight off of here, and then just give it a slight little curve coming into that. I think we're only about 9 feet wide down there where Jim's at. So just trying to give them a little bit more room here to work with when they're parking. So a nice little project coming together good. So Steve ran home and got a truckload of gravel, limestone. Running them right up here. It's how we get our steps in every day. Got to stay fit. I'm going to go ahead and jump on a rake and help out. Okay, that didn't take too long. All dug out, stoned, got the forms in. There was a trip hazard right here in the street walk, so we went ahead and pulled that out, and we're right on top of his old terracotta downspout. It is operational, so we're going to leave it there. We don't want to mess with it. I'll put a tool cut right on top of that. We're only going to be about 3 inches of concrete on top of that pipe. so that's why I want to get a tool cut right on top of there. So I don't want to mess with it. We're leaving it right there. So that's what we're going to do. All right, see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, you all know my son Steven.
Good morning.
Just wanted to mention that he's doing something kind of cool. If you're into guns and shooting targets and blowing stuff up.
And eventually building.
But for right now, it's guns and a little bit of work.
Yeah.
Gun safety, history of guns, what they're used for, different aspects of guns, firearms. Check out his new channel,
Gunpowder and Freedom,
and it seems to be off to a good start. And let's see where that one can go to.
So right now there are a lot of firearm videos, but like I said, there will be some footage coming probably next year of my wife and I building our house and our property development. But for right now, it's a lot of firearm videos.
Yeah, so anxious to see some more of that. Just wanted to mention that to everybody. Thanks again.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. We dug this driveway out the other day, so we're going to go ahead and pour this. Should be a pretty easy day. It's about 8.5 yards. It's kind of early. I'm not trying to talk real loud. Everything's all set up. Wire, rods, tools, wheelbarrows. It's about 9 foot at the widest, so we're just going to wheelbarrow it back. A little bit too small for the power buggies, and we'll have it poured real quick. From here, we're going to run up the street and seal a big driveway we did, and I think you're going to like that. So we'll get this one done, and I'll show you the afternoon project. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. There's a familiar sound. So we'll keep the concrete a little tight and we'll pour that step first. That's all one pour. It'll just flow right under the form and become part of the driveway. And then we'll just continue pouring. Okay, finishing up, going good. A little bit more to go. He's rattling pretty good. This could be the first time I ran short in a long time. Let's see what happens. Okay, concrete's been on the ground about 15 or 20 minutes. It's nice and cool out this morning. We're doing cut layout. We definitely want to tool cut off of that corner of the house. Missed it. So we'll do center of the wall, we'll do corner of the step, and then we'll do center of the wall. And that'll set us up to nice size pads there. There we go. So cuts are in, they're just working their way right down the concrete, edging, floating. Let me show you what we did up here. I think you'll like it. On this set of steps, there's a little 1-inch reveal, 1.5-inch reveal. The concrete's gonna get hooked on there. Guaranteed it's gonna crack right off of that corner somehow. So we go ahead and put a cut there, and we just match it on this side. And give it some nice relief there. So we'll just continue those cuts right down to the street.
Sounds good. I like that.
What do you guys want to see? You want to see them rubbing concrete or me putting joints in?
I just like to see you do something.
You're not the only one that says that.
I think that is something in itself.
Okay, step come off okay, Matt?
Yeah.
Looks nice. So just went around it with an edger, rolling that corner. We hate leaving those a sharp point. Somebody stubs a toe on there or a car tire, or at least if we run an edger up it, just softens it ever so slightly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to burn this probably now, right?
Yep. I'll get you the broom. These guys are working their way out. All the cuts are done. So they'll just work their way straight off. I'm going to be filming today. Nice small project like this, I can take some time and just talk about what they're doing. Edging the wall. Floating everything, truing everything up. You don't want to mush this joint shut. Keep that nice so that whenever we finish edge it, it's not all wavy. Just let the tip of the float touch the joint, touch the edge of it. Come up here and bother Steven a little bit. How'd you guys like his countertop video?
You love them?
Nice and flat.
I think I got a pretty cool video coming out this weekend on my channel.
Check out Steve's channel, Gunpowder and Freedom, if you're into shooting guns.
And eventually building. But
for now, shooting guns. So a little bit more here to go. A little bit of splatter on the window. We just wipe it clean now. And the guys are working their way off. All the concrete's floated up, ready for broom. Steve's just going down and opening up their tool joints. Then when we broom over that, we'll be able to use this to open them up and shine them up real nice. See, we don't want to leave them like that for the broom. We want to leave them like that. Nice and clean. So Steven moved up to the face. Matt's coming up the wall. Now Steve wants to rub those knee board marks just as little as possible. just to get them out of there. You don't want to disturb that concrete too much. Okay, with everything broomed, just going along touching up the joints. Not only does this give us good corner protection, it'll look real nice when these are both finished. And I'll get some footage on that when it's all done. Making our way to the street. All we have to do is these centers, like them to set up a little bit more, and we'll go ahead and clean those up. Steve's coming around that radius. School is starting. Right around there. Coming together nicely. Okay, all the edging's done. The only thing left to do is put our SRT from ChemMaster for our protection. We'll just help the homeowner put his fence back up a little bit. Easier with 4 guys than 1. So that is all done. You can see how the sealer's drying real fast. It'll dry crystal clear. You don't even know it's on there. So that's a wrap for this project. We're gonna head up the street and do that sealing job. So come on up and check it out.